Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another pre-market analysis video brought to you by Learnity. And as usual, we are going to be looking at the dollar index. Now, looking at the dollar index, you can clearly see that we are still in a downtrend, right? Because we are creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and lower highs, as you can see clearly here. Now, what am I expecting? I I was waiting for this week. I was waiting for price to either break above this high, so have a shift of market structure. But you can see that wasn't the case. So throughout this week, we have been in a consolidation. You can see price has been, it has just been stagnant, not moving to any zone, any new zone. So, but nevertheless, we are still bearish, right? We are still bearish on this because it hasn't broken above this high yet to give us a shift of market structure. So I'm still bearish on this particular trading assets. Now, what are my expectations? I want it to drop. Like this is this year. I would call this year a run on stops. Right? Let's say this is a run on stops, that is taking out liquidity at an old high to drop below. So I'll be expecting price to kind of keep on going lower. That is, start having something like this happen going into next week. That is my plan. That is what I'm expecting. So if this is what I'm expecting, where are the targets for the trade? My trade idea will be for this to first of all take out this low here. This will be the first target. And after that, we can head over to this low here. Those are my targets for this trade. Now, with that in mind, if you transition to Euro USD, let's see what's going on there. And you can see Euro USD is also like the same thing, but just the opposite. So you can see we had a run on stops here. Let me mark that out. We had a run on stops here. Price took out liquidity at an old low here, right? While the dollar index price took out liquidity at an old high. So we have this run on stops, and price hasn't broken below this structure to give us a shift of market structure, and we are still bullish on this. So what I'll be expecting for the coming week is for price to keep on going higher. Now I'll be expecting something like this to occur going into the following week. Now, if that's what I'm expecting, we are the targets for the trade. Simple. The targets are always the old highs for a bullish trend and the old lows for a bearish trend. So we have this one here, and secondly, we have another old high here. So these are my targets for the trade. That will be all. So remember to always practice good risk management on your accounts if you're going to be taking this trade going into next week, and also pay attention to look for clues that will confirm these buyers, because you can't just go come on the market and because of I did this analysis and you start buying. No, you need to wait for what? Confirmation in the sense that when you go over to the 4 hour time frame, like for instance, you need to wait to see if the 4 hour time frame agrees with what we analyzed on the 1 hour time frame or on daily time frame. Then you can start looking to get into the trade, maybe using the lower time frames as your entry time frames. So guys, that'll be all for this video. I will see you all in the next one.